Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a good Wednesday, October 5th. SPY's making moves. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money sticks around. We have a Twitter you can follow us on at Happy Money YT, and a Discord server link for those are in the description. I didn't do a video yesterday, just kind of getting caught up with stuff. But the day before, I was mentioning this bullish divergence on SPY, and it is playing out awesome. Yeah, this divergence right here with the RSI. Lower lows, higher lows on the RSI. And now we're seeing the action from that. And then yesterday, of course, we had that big day with increasing volume too, which is good. And I think this rally probably will continue until it stops, pretty much. We'll see. We'll see. I think next big resistance will be like 388 area, somewhere in there. If it breaks that, probably 400. But if it's that high, I could see it just filling this gap of 406. We also have midterms elections on November 8th, and typically markets rally into that. So a lot of reasons why we could rally or continue to rally until early November at least. And so we will see. Short term, like tomorrow and Friday, it's possible we kind of settle down. But overall, I think the trend is up. And I think GME should move with it. I'm banking on it. Got more bullish on GME, bought more shares. Got more calls. And then on SPY, if you look actually even on the weekly chart, we've got this divergence. And it's not finished yet because this week has to finish. But with how big that weekly candle is green, I think we will confirm this bullish divergence with back here. We have a lower low here on the week than back here, and a higher low on that RSI. So potentially we're looking at another big rally like we had back here that lasted 2 months. This one, maybe it'll lapse after midterms, November 8th. I don't know. That'd be where I'm kind of just, I'd be following TA, but kind of also a little weary after November 8th. But yeah, with that big of a divergence, we might be seeing another big rally. And I think it's just getting started. However, in the shorter term, we could kind of chop around a bit. As you saw this rally we had back here from that divergence, we called out on that one, on that weekly, here and here. It did chop around for a bit. So this was that divergence being created right here, and then it rallied, and then it kind of came back down, and then we kind of traded in a range for, that was like 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks. Yeah, that was quite a while before it actually made its move. So if you're long, I guess probably just holding through some of the volatility if you still think it's good play. And you can kind of confirm it with some indicators like the MACD being bullish, green here, MACD over the signal. And then that was the main thing, I guess, making kind of higher lows and trading in a channel. If it broke supports and broke this low, I would say that was it. But when it broke this, it's more confirmed, this resistance up here. So I'm hopeful, and I don't think we're gonna have chop like this 3 weeks of chop. I think it'll be a little bit more of a smoother move up, you know, like this. But I don't think, I'm thinking we won't have to go through this because they want the markets pumping into October, and that's only 3 weeks away or so, 4 weeks. So it'll probably slow down a little bit. Fridays have been pretty scared in the market, so maybe, and Thursdays, this was last Thursday, this was Friday, so we'll see. Might settle down a little bit tomorrow, and then maybe a little bit down on Friday, or it just kind of keeps grinding up too. But overall, we got everything we need to me for a nice rip rally. Green over the 9 moving average right here, which was confirmed yesterday, and then today we're getting this bullish cross in the MACD over the signal, and had that uptick in the RSI yesterday. And then of course that divergence was our first indicator. So, and now today breaking that high, that's even more bullish. So we're kind of rejecting it for a bit, kind of came up here and rejected it and chilled. And I was doing futures. I actually averaged in as much as I could down here. I was out of margin, so I bought puts on GME to increase my margin. And so then I added puts, and then I actually close out because I was green on all those futures. And then, sorry, I was adding puts, then adding futures. And then I got back in once we kind of held, because I'm long on this in the longer term. So anyways, I will hold these now, and hopefully I can withstand some volatility, because we might be testing lower lows, or we might be testing these lows on Friday, but I think as our MACD stays bullish, we keep kind of over the 9 moving average, I'll be pretty bullish. So weird thing, Webull also giving us more strange data. We had a gap there. Turn the Yaz down slightly. Well, we had a gap here, but Webull, and actually TradingView, some of you guys were sharing it on other brokerages. Let me know in the comments if you have a wick on your daily candles for yesterday. This is a wick. This is a candlestick body, and this is the wick. You have a wick here, because there's not supposed to be, according to shorter time frames. Here's the 4 hour. Here you can see the gap, because we opened up here, closed here, opened up here. Hourly, you can also see the gap. Closed here, opened up here. All the shorter time frames, there's a gap, except for daily. For some reason, they added a wick, so there's no gap. Not sure what's going on with that. Webull also showed the yearly low back here. It was off. This was showing lower than what it does on a shorter time frame. So those glitches are kind of annoying. Keeping an eye on them. But anyways, I think GME could rally pretty good with this move here. It's coming up on its T69 again, and it has been having bear market rallies with the market that have been pretty nice pinches. And as well, GME has all sorts of bullish indicators flashing on Webull here. Inverse head and shoulders, breakout on this triangle bottom. So these have been pretty reliable, and just knowing how GME works with these troughs, this definitely looks like one of those troughs before a rally. We've got everything we need here too. Green over the 9 moving average, bullish MACD. Before all of our runs, those are the things I look to confirm, like that back here. And then sometimes we'll have it kind of a false green over the 9 and bullish MACD in the peak of the trough here. Here's our trough. And we've had that. Let's see. Right here we had it. So yeah, but I think we're probably at the low at this point, unless the market just flips around and crashes for some external reason. Here's another time we kind of had bullish MACD and green over the 9, but it was just the peak of that trough and then a rally. So I'm thinking time frame something like this, like we are somewhere in this range. And we are coming up, I think T69 is like something around here, 1010. Got options, went to shares, also got into both, and I'm ready. So basically got all the shares I could on here, 225 on there, and on this account went back in, got 400 more shares on here, so now we're at 800. And then on the margin, my long term, more or less, I had short puts. They were up 72% today. There were 25 strike short puts. I think I rolled them 1 week, and they're up enough to where, also because I'm bullish, I want to get shares, because upside exposure on shares, if you're going to sell, is you make bigger gains than shorting puts. So yeah, close out of short GME short puts and flip to shares on here. So number of those short puts, was able to get 900 shares with that capital short puts. So some of that is on margin. Still have the BBBY 9 put. Hopefully BBBY rallies with this bear market rally with GME, with the basket of stocks. Because I mean that's a huge position for me still. I've got like 60 of those, so we'll see. On here, okay, so here's the puts I bought just for margin, really protective puts, and I'll be buying more at the end of the week depending on what happens. I'll probably need to, because I opened up 4 micro futures, which is bigger than I've held for more than just a few minutes, so it's making bigger moves now. And then I got 30 calls for the end of October, so just kind of scaling into these things slowly. We might have a little bit of a red Thursday and or Friday, or not. Like I need exposure, because we might have big ups on those days too. But yeah, so here are 26 calls. Those are the only ones green still. Those are for October monthlies, which is 21. Yeah, October 21, I guess. And then we have 28 strike. So 26, 28, and then I just got these 30 for end of October, October 28th. Yeah, and then put credit spread. Oh, I need to sort this out. Or no, it's still here. So I've got this put credit spread 25, 26 for the end of this week. So I just need GME over 26 for the end. I'm hopeful we'll be over 26. If not, I'll probably roll it to the next week and keep it around the same strike, probably, depending on how bullish it looks. And then here's the puts. There's one of the ones I got, 19.5, and then other one somewhere. Oh, okay. Yeah, then these 22.5s. I just picked pretty cheap puts, basically, some of the cheapest. So this is me agreeing to sell my shares at these prices. That's why it's giving me more margin to be able to buy those futures. And the futures, so these are up 390 today because I have 4 of them. So 0.5% basically is 380. So it's 75,000 basically in capital on long into SPY. And so you don't need a whole lot to move to make pretty good on that. Yeah, so everything's good here as far as playing out bullish, and just see how long it goes and what other external factors we have. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on Discord. Peace out.